Hey my peeps, locking down the truth with Marci Lock. Remember that time when I was in Bali and I rode my mountain bike to the gym and I came out and it was pouring? I do. It's coming down. And this brought up a thought that I wanted to share with you guys. Hopefully you can hear me behind the gym out there, because if I step out further I'm gonna get so even today on one of my masterminds, someone had brought up finding obviously something had triggered them. They went into a pattern, and as we dug into it, behind it was this fear of not having control. And this is interesting because when you really evaluate control, because this is kind of what our society has been taught. It's perfectionist identity, which says all or none. How many times have you guys, does this resonate for you when you said, well, I've got to have the time. I've got to have, all the right things lining up that I can invest in a program, or I can be able to move forward, or I can get that gym membership, or once the kids are this, or all these stories and ideas that we have that say that we've got to have everything in place to be able to go all in. How many times have you heard, well, I just can't be all in right now, so I won't. Well, I call bullshit. This is the thing. All in on an epic life. I'm going all in on getting to my results. I'm going all in on going there. To do that, I gotta put my head the fuck down and go, what's next? What's the next step to get me closer? So this is what I want you guys to hear. If you are not moving towards something you want, you're in some sort of validation story or excuse that you can't have it. And so again, this is the same thing I experienced at being that $2 an hour waitress with 10 bucks to my name, and I was like, I'm going there, I want that. And yet, even to invest in my first coach, it was $15,000. I had less than 10 bucks to my name, 2 kids to feed, was a waitress making $2 an hour. And if I would have said, well, I can't until I have all the money put together, or until I have more time. I'm like, I was taking care of kids during the day, paying someone to sleep on my couch at night so that I could go work as a waitress at night to earn money to feed my kids. I wouldn't be fucking here in Bali for a month playing, and this is my life with $1 million clients, etc., the most amazing badasses that are around the world that I get to work with, if I'd said, well, when that, then I can have that. Because what you say at your core self is, then I'm not worthy. If I had the money, if I had the time, then I'd give it to myself, then I'd give myself permission. So what you've said at your inner core to yourself is, I'm not worthy, I'm not deserving. Keep bringing up shit and resistance to keep me from having it, because I just declared someday, when, it's always in the future, it's always outside of yourself. The same thing applies with control, okay? So think about it. If I'm gonna get on a roller coaster and I go, well, I don't know what's at the end of the roller coaster, I don't know what the hills look like and the turns, I don't know who I'm gonna meet and what I'm gonna see and what my experience is gonna be, I can't make a decision. I'm just gonna wait until I have my website together, until I have, the body to go play and seize life and go out, or until this happens, then I'll go do this. All of that is that game of someday and control, which control doesn't make any sense. Would you get on the fucking ride if you had to have control and you had to know what it looked like? Would you be where you're at in your business if everything had to be this? No, because you never fucking move. You don't make a decision. So it's really not about control, it's this. It's adventure. This is an adventure. I'm like, I don't know. I'll get to go create something else. And as it's coming down in pouring rain with the awesome traffic that's here and riding a bike in the middle of it, I don't know. It's an adventure. So see, the truth is when I take a step up a mountain and I turn around, I can see more of the view. And then I take the next step and I see more of the view. So it's taking the step that guides me to the next thing showing up. It's a bigger, greater opportunity. That is faith energy. That is creation energy. It's wonderment, curiosity, excitement. Instead of, I can't until, or because, or what if, or no, and worry and projecting in the future or the past, which I've talked about, fear of faith energy. So this is my point. Turn it into adventure, excitement. When you can say, okay, so I want that, I want an epic life, so okay, what would be possible? How could I create that? And put your head the fuck down to the next step and get excited that it gets to be like, we'll see what comes up, and allow it to be an adventure, because you wouldn't be where you're at if you had to control the relationships in your life where people want to be around you. If you controlled everything in your business, you would be fucking nowhere. It's about releasing control, choosing this is where I'm going, how do I take the next step, and allow and surrender and have the fucking adventure. I love you guys. I'm gonna go get wet. Power source yours, choose your best life, log it down.